Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Lisa here, and I'm coming to you with not an update for a change. I actually wanted to share with you 4 products that I tried this week. 2 were good and 2 were horrible. And my darling husband actually threw away the packaging on one of them, which is really a bummer for me. But I'll describe it, and I'm sure you guys will be able to recognize it from what I say. So these are 4 products that I've tried that are supposedly low carb and or higher protein as well. And just because I was looking for some options, again, regarding like snacky type stuff, bread, etc., pizza, which I still is one of those things that I really want. Anyway, no, this is not an iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, but I absolutely love this cup, and so I keep washing it out, and I use it with my own decaf coffee and protein shake. So anyway, okay, so the first thing I'm going to tell you is about a bread I found. I found this at the Vitamin Shop, okay, and it's a high-protein bread, the original, what is it called here? P28 is what it's formulated with. This bread is extremely dense. The slices are humongous, and when I tell you they're huge, I'm actually going to show you. This is out of the freezer right now, okay, because you got to keep it frozen. Look how big this slice of bread is. That is a giant, giant piece of bread. I will tell you, I am not a huge fan of the crust. It is too dense for me. So what I do when I use it is I take a piece, I let it defrost a little bit, I cut it in half and put it in the toaster, and then I take the crust off because it's too thick. It's for me personally. But I'm going to give you some of the stats off this bread. So one slice, okay, has 130 calories, and it has total carbohydrate is 12 grams, and the dietary fiber is 2 grams. So it ends up being a 10 gram, if that's how you calculate your net carbs, whatever. Slice of bread. The protein is 14 grams in one slice. So I have used this a couple times. I haven't used very much of it. I like it for having a sandwich. It was so nice to be able to put a bunch of turkey and a piece of cheese and some mayo on a sandwich. It was great. And I also had it one time with peanut butter. For me, this is a treat. It is not an everyday thing. It is a treat to have it. And I really liked it. I thought it was a great option. So that's option number 1. Okay, the second thing that I tried, and this is the one that I don't have a picture of, so we'll pretend, is called Feel Good Pizza. Okay, and again, bought it at the Vitamin Shop. Was very expensive. I think it was $5.99 for this little pizza. And I'm telling you, this is about the size that the pizza was. And this thing was made with a chicken parmesan or chicken cheese crust. And I just bought the cheese one. I baked it in the oven. I did not microwave it. I will say part of it, my fault. I did not read the box carefully enough because I don't like mushy crust. So I was really hoping for a crisp crust to it. But of course, I read the first part that said, leave it on the little cardboard piece and put it on a baking pan and bake it. Yeah, I should have taken it off there, but irregardless, it smelled great. Oh my God, it smelled so good when it was cooking. I personally hated it. I hated it. I thought it was so awful. The texture of the crust, all I got was seasoned chicken, which is not what I'm looking for in pizza crust by any stretch of the imagination. So I give that a big thumbs down. So my next one, also from the Vitamin Shop, are these protein chips, okay? And if you see over here, new, it's improved More crunch, more flavor. And this thing, I don't know if you can see here, but for this entire bag, if you ate the whole bag, it's 20 grams of protein and 3 grams of net carbs. The total carbs are 5 grams, and then the dietary fiber is 2 grams, so that's where they're coming up with the 3. And it does have 1 gram of sugar. Awful. As you can see, this bag is full. I am not eating this bag. I tried the barbecue flavor. There is nothing that can mask the fact that this is made from whey protein and here it's made from milk protein isolate and whey protein isolate. When you first put it in your mouth, they are 100% right. It has fantastic crunch, and the initial flavor is really not bad at all. But then you keep chewing it, and it breaks down to this kind of mush consistency. And personally, I just thought the taste was awful. My husband tried it. He was just like, oh my God, that's just horrible. My daughter even tried it. It has a really strong aftertaste. I really did not care for these. I would not recommend these, but if you want to try them, I think they were close to like $1.70 for a bag. But again, I was looking for something not for all the time. I was looking for just and every once in a while, if I was getting a craving for something really crunchy like that, chip kind of consistency, that I had something. Also for dipping, that's, you know, I was looking for something for my guacamole. Okay, enough said about that one. All right. So, which brought me to, I bought this bag. These are made by Simply 7 Company, and these are quinoa chips. They have them in different flavors. This is the cheddar flavor, and I'm going to give you a little bit of stats on this. Now, this is for a serving size of 1 ounce. I would not eat an ounce of these. I measured out a half an ounce, which was about 8 chips, which was more than enough. These have, for 1 ounce, 140 calories. They have total carbohydrates is 18 grams, and they only have 1 gram of dietary fiber. So you'd be looking at 17 grams of net carbs. Sugars is 2 grams and protein is 2 grams. But again, I only did a half an ounce of these. So you're looking at, my God, like 8.5 net carbs, okay, if you're having a half an ounce. And again, 8 chips. I broke these in half and I used them in guacamole. Loved them. They have very good flavor. The consistency is not mushy. I mean, it is like having a chip. I'm going to show you one of these. Okay, so it looks kind of like a sun chip, kind of. That's kind of what it looks like. I thought these were great. This is a fantastic option, again, for me, for like dipping into hummus or guacamole, regular dip, whatever, just to have an option for chips. And again, I probably would never do an ounce of those. And it worked great with breaking them in half. It was like having a ton of chips to dip. So I would highly recommend those. And those I got at a store called the Fresh Market out here in Illinois. I don't know if that's a chain that's in other states, but I'm sure you could find these elsewhere. I do have another brand that I bought from the same store that I haven't tried yet. And I'm going to tell you guys, I found a company online called the Great Low Carb Bread Company. And there's a local health food store that's not far from me. It's less than 8 miles away, that carries their product. And they actually are expecting a shipment tomorrow. And so I am super excited to go there and try some different things. Their stats on their low carb stuff was great. I'm very, very excited. So I will let you know after I try those things, but, and I'll check in tomorrow with my update. I don't even know what week it is. I think it'll be 11-week update next. Yeah, just some product reviews thought I'd share with you. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye, guys.